years go by. And now Pharaoh has a dream. And Pharaoh calls all of his magicians, all of his people in, wants some interpretation. He told them what the dream was, wanted an interpretation of the dream, and no one could interpret what the dream means. Now the butler remembers. When I was in prison, there was a man who told me what my dream was, what it meant, and it happened just like he said it. And so Joseph now is being called before Pharaoh. Joseph does something before he meets Pharaoh that most people wouldn't think to do today. He knew that he was a Hebrew. He knew that he was an Israelite. But he was going before the Egyptians. There was a commercial that I saw on TV a few years ago where there was a group of men sitting outside an office waiting to be interviewed for a CEO job. And the commercial was sponsored by a razor company. And one of the young men looked up and he saw all the pictures of all the previous CEOs. And he noticed that all of those previous CEOs had a bald head. And so he went into the restroom, and I guess he had a razor in his briefcase. And he shaved all his hair off. And went back and sat down with the rest of the young men. And whenever the owner opened the door to begin calling the young men in to be interviewed, he was the first one. The owner, his head was bald. He called the bald-headed man in, and he wound up getting the job. What Joseph did was, at that time, the Egyptians shaved their heads. So before he met Pharaoh, he shaved his head. Wisdom.